no rồi.
Để không gì.
Nè. Teacher for student.
Yes.
For student. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. I think our air conditioner is on the fritz.
Teacher 25 องศาไม่อะไรของเรา25องศาเซลเซียสใช่ไหมนะที่เจอ25 Celsius
No, it should. I did it right. It should be on 28 degrees Celsius, so we don't freeze.
23ก็ได้โอเคที่เจอหอบหน่อยนะ
Okay, so
ต่างหยิบหนังสือออกไปเอาหนังสือคือหยิบหนังสือฝากไม่ได้หนังสือไม่ได้เอาหนังสือออกบ้านหนังสือเนี่ยหนาๆไม่เอากลับบ้านเลยไม่ไหวอ่ะ
So the other day, Friday, I gave you the story about the kitty cat. I don't know if you got it or not. And then there's this one as well.
Dạ vâng. Cat.
Paper is sticker.
Okay, so last time we read this story. So, what was the name of the cat?
The live wave.
แอดชื่ออะไร
Listen. Now.
แมวรถไฟ Live wave cat.
Yes. The name of the cat was Alfie.
ชื่ออะไรแมวชื่ออะไรไม่รู้
Okay. So, the high-speed train rushed through the local station. In the waiting room, Alfie stretched himself in his basket and yawned. That would be the overnight express to London, so it must be about 5:30, he thought. He snuggled down again, glad to have a nice warm bed on such a cold, wintry morning. It wouldn't surprise him if snow fell before long. So, what time is it?
กี่โมงเนี่ย
What time is it ตอนนี้อ่ะ
ตอนนี้เหรอฮะ
Yeah, in the story. What time is
อ๋อ
it in the
ซื้อ
story?
กี่โมงเนี่ย
Sorry.
กี่โมงไม่เจอกี่โมง5:30
Yes. Okay. And where is Alfie?
Where is
อะไรนะที่ชื่อเจน
Where is Alfie?
ฟี่แปลว่าอะไร
Alfie
Alfie is
Outside.
snuggling in his bed. He's got a basket.
อ๋อนี่เลย
Okay. Is it summer or winter in the story?
Cold.
Yes, a cold, wintry morning. Okay. And what is the town that is nearby?
Super.
อะไรวะไม่รู้เรื่องเลย
อะไรนิวบายอะไรวัดนิวบาย
Nearby. So,
Nearby. Maybe.
Chiang Mai is north of Bangkok. It is not nearby Bangkok.
นิวบาย
นิวบาย
สเกต
ไปไหนหาที่เจอ
L5
พูดไปไหนนิวบายอ่ะ
London.
London.
อ๋อลอนดอนเหรอ
Okay.
yes London
A quarter on an hour or so later, a A freight train chugged through the station, and Alfie knew it was time to get up.
At that time.
No use being a railway cat if you couldn't be on duty before the rest of the staff. Staff, that reminded Alfie. The last 2 days, Hack, the new leading railman, hadn't given him his early morning saucer of milk and half can of cat food. It was just too bad. So what time does Alfie get up in the morning?
ไม่รู้อ่ะกี่โมงเป็นกี่โมง
Early morning.
morning นะ
Yes.
Early morning.
So,
ใช่ early morning
quarter of an hour or so later, from 5:30 would be 5:45.
5:45. I
Okay.
was just
5:45
Okay. What does Alfie like to eat for breakfast?
Try to
ถามว่าอะไรอ่ะ
อะไรนะ
What does Alfie like to eat for breakfast?
Yeah, it's because this morning what is meat
Milk.
meat
Milk and cat food. Yes.
milk and cabbage.
Okay.
Cabbage.
Alfie hoped for better luck this morning, otherwise he might be forced to prowl around the village doorsteps in search of a bottle of milk to knock over. But he didn't want to do that. A leap on a bench, a quick jump, a scramble through a partly open ventilator, and the handsome gray and white striped cat was on the platform. He ran up the steps to the footbridge, which took him over the lines. He was far too wise to cross any other way. He arrived on platform 1 just as Hack was putting the key into the lock of the staff room door. So, how does Alfie get to work?
And
rise for one.
press way to go after some we have to distributors important understand talking pause
He uses the footbridge, you know, like the bridges over the road.
put I don't know what this top of the put to and just from this
Okay.
Condition.
he woke up
Yes, he walked. Okay. Alfie followed the man into the room. Hello, nuisance. You here already? Was Hack's surly greeting. Meow, 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 cried Alfie, as he weaved in and out of the man's legs. Well, you can scramble. Be off, cried Hack. I have no time for spoiled cats. Platforms must be swept. Off he strode to collect a broom. Does Hack like Alfie?
อะไรนะ
Does Hack like the cat?
the sign I can cat and then I said at the time is this must be sweat must be sweat
No.
no
Hack does not like the cat.
has no like the cat
No. He says, I have no time for spoiled cats. What does Hack do?
calling bone
Huh?
calling bone bone
He calls him nuisance.
this is
Yes. Meow, meow, meow. Speaking of a hungry cat, there went one. So what does Hack do on the platform?
what about after breakfast
He sweeps it. The platforms must be swept.
Must be sweet.
Okay.
I sweat
Alfie was aghast. Sweep the platforms indeed. What about Alfie's breakfast?
breakfast
Was a cat expected to keep the station clear of mice, be friendly to passengers on an empty stomach. He had feared from the start that there was something unpleasant about this new man. Does Alfie like hack?
See. Alfieมัน是 swing นะ swing ไม่ใช่
Alfie doesn't like hack either.
Alfie doesn't.
Why does Alfie not like hack?
Yes.
Because hack doesn't feed him breakfast.
It's an breakfast.
Feeling back.
She's got 3 kittens and she wants her breakfast.
What's
Swish, 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 heard Alfie.
Fish. Very good.
ขวดเองเลย
Fish.
He peeked around the door.
Round the door.
around?
Round the door.
Hack was taking quick sweeps with a large broom, and with a glance round now and then again to make sure no one was looking, pushed the rubbish on railway lines. So what did Hack do with the trash?
It's pip มันนะ
Yes. He pushed it onto the railway line. So he took it and pushed it
pip
Posted.
into the railway lines, like on the subway or the SkyTrain, the lines the train run on. So instead of scooping it up and throwing it in the trash,
เคลียร์นั่นน่ะ
he just put it on the tracks. Might have known, thought Alfie. What a way to sweep a platform. Where is his shovel? Too lazy to go and get it, I suppose.
I suppose.
Meaning, I think, I believe, I suppose.
suppose
I suppose.
From outside the station came sounds of splutter pop, splutter pop. Ah, good. That would be Fred, the chargeman, arriving on his scooter. Right on time as usual. Alfie rushed out to meet his Fred. Fred bent down and tickled Alfie under the chin.
Okay.
Alfie enjoyed this, but he didn't, as usual, roll over on his back for more. Lack of food and drink was making him feel rather wobbly. Does Alfie like Fred? Yes, Alfie likes Fred. Does Fred like Alfie?
Yeah. Pussel.
Does Fred like Alfie? Does Fred like the cat? Yes, Fred likes the cat. Alfie calls Fred his friend. Fred tickles the cat. You know.
เกาเนี่ยเหรอ
Yeah.
มีเรื่อง
Meow, 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 he cried in what he hoped was a mournful tone. Fred gave him a puzzled glance. Alfie seems to be a bit off color this morning, he said to Brown, the booking office clerk, who just arrived. I thought he wasn't quite himself yesterday, said Brown as he stroked Alfie. Well, I'll have a look at you as soon as possible, Alfie, Fred promised, but duty calls at the moment. So does Brown like Alfie? Yes, Brown likes Alfie.
Found this circle.
Because Brown strokes Alfie. You generally don't pet a cat if you don't like them. Most of the passengers arriving for the first train were commuters to London. Alfie knew all the regulars. He strolled about accepting a stroke from one a rub behind the ears from another, and a tickle on his chest from yet another. He noticed a tall stranger standing next to Hack on the platform. Alfie sat down between the two men. Always get to know the passengers was his motto. So where are the passengers going?
Yeah, it's,
Where?
The passengers are going to London.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
There's London, yeah.
Are the passengers strangers or people he knows?
Do,
no. ถามว่าอะไรวะ
He knows the passengers. He calls them regulars.
He knows passage.
So if you walk the same way to school every day, you know the shopkeepers and they know you. So you are regulars to each other.
ผู้โดยสาร
Okay. How are rehearsals going, sir? Alfie heard Hack ask the man. Oh, not bad at all, was the answer. Expect we'll manage somehow to be ready for opening night just before New Year's. Ah, rehearsals, thought Alfie. The man must be an actor working in London for the new year and lodging in the village. So where does the man live?
London.
No, that's where he works.
He works.
Lodging in the village.
London in the village.
Yes, is where he lives.
Yeah.
Lodging is another word for living, where he sleeps. Alfie knew several actors living locally who regularly used the London trains. The London train drew up at the platform. Doors were opened, passengers crowded in, and doors were closed. The guard gave a signal, and the train moved off. Next, school children, their breath steaming in the cold air, hurried onto the platform, and Alfie had a busy time running from one to another. He always divided his attention equally, as he didn't approve of having favorites. Children waved to him as he ran the full length of the platform alongside the outgoing train. Okay. So, does Alfie have a favorite child he likes? No. He says he doesn't approve of having favorites. More local trains arrived and departed, and frequently express trains thundered through the station. It was nearly 10 o'clock before things quieted down, and by that time, my goodness, Alfie was hungry. So has Alfie had breakfast yet? No, Alfie has not had breakfast.
Not lunch.
Yes, that's a good answer. He's about to have lunch. Yes, because it is 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
What time did Alfie get up?
Get up early.
Yes, he got up early.
Early.
He began to feel sorry he'd chased away all the mice. Surely Hack wasn't going to neglect him again. The man was nowhere in sight, but help was at hand. So, what does Alfie like for breakfast?
Milk.
Milk, very good.
Yeah.
Would Alfie eat a mouse?
Yes.
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 Okay. So that's that story there. So I figured you guys can help me write a story.
History.
A regular marker.
Chapter. History.
So that's what's up on the board.
Teacher, history. Yeah, history.
That's
History.
not a story. we'll come to that one. So, basic story outline.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, in our story, are we going to have a little or big child? We want a little child or a bigger child? We want a bigger child.
Big.
Okay. Do we want that child to be a boy or a girl?
Boy.
Okay. Do we want to say the big boy lives or the big boy lived? Current or past?
Live.
Lived, so past. Okay.
Live.
Okay, so a big boy lived in a small village outside where?
London.
Outside London. Okay, that works. So if we're using a boy, it would be his or her.
His.
His name is or was. Is, okay.
Is cat.
Cái chữ này name is.
So what name do we want to give the boy?
What name này?
Boy is.
What's a boy's name? Here, common boy name.
Chưa là.
Doesn't matter, just pick a boy's name.
Name is John.
John?
Yes.
Okay. His name is John.
John.
Okay. So do we want him traveling on a Monday or a Friday?
Monday. Yes.
Okay.
Monday.
Is it his or hers?
His.
His.
His father.
Do we want it to be his mother or his father?
Father.
Okay. Okay.
Two wishes.
Is sending currently or sent as in yesterday?
Sent.
Okay. Okay.
Sent.
So, who is being sent?
Sent is Mr.
John.
Okay.
Mr. John.
John. Two wishes.
To visit his or her?
Visit
His.
His.
Is
Is he going to visit his uncle or his grandmother?
Uncle.
You're going to visit his uncle, okay? So, lives currently or lived in the past?
Lived.
Lived, okay. And where does his uncle live? Where do we want his uncle to live?
In
London, the small village.
Okay.
Mày nói.
London. Village.
So, who's traveling again?
John.
John.
Okay.
John is traveling.
Is he traveling currently, or did he have to travel in the past?
Traveling.
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 He's
Okay.
traveling.
Is traveling
Okay. Is he traveling by bus or by train?
by
By train.
By
train.
train.
By train.
Okay. So, again, who is traveling?
Mr. John.
Okay.
John.
So if he is traveling in this sentence, he will be is traveling in this sentence. Okay? Now, is he going to be traveling alone or with somebody?
Is
Alone.
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 Okay.
Somebody.
Okay. So, the story we just wrote is a big boy lived in a small village outside London. His name is John. One Monday, his father sent John to visit his uncle who lived in London.
John.
John is traveling by train. John is traveling alone.
Alone.
So we put together our first storyline.
Start. Alone one.
Alone.
Alone one.
Alone one, yes.
Con nhiều alone one.
No brother, no sister.
No one knows.
So,
Teacher go to Thailand alone.
yes, teacher came to Thailand alone.
Go with friend.
No with friend.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, so that's that story.
What page?
In the book, we finished up
โทษนะครับหลวงพี่เอาห้องไหนก่อนพื้นฐานอังกฤษ
ห้องตรงกลางนั่น
ตรงห้องนี้ครับหลวงพี่
ABC หรือเปล่า
ห้อง ตรงกลางเนี่ยเข้าไปเลย
ใช่ไหม
ต้องเดินไปทางไหน
ออกไปทางนู้น
ขอบคุณครับผมไปถามห้องนู้นเขาบอกอ้อมมาทางนี้ ขอบคุณครับ
Okay, so we finished in this book sections 1 through 5.
Yes. What page?
Okay, so now we are on page 67, unit 6.
67วันนี้เรียนไปไหนหมดนะนั่นหรือพี่นะประมาณ67 talking about yesterday's
the activity
Yes, yesterday's activities.
กิจกรรม
Okay.
What time did you get up yesterday morning อ่านพี่นะอ่านพี่อ่านต่อ
He's writing, so
อ่า
I'm
น
letting him
หมด
finish.
ไปเรื่อยๆหลวงพี่อ่าน
ผมอ่านเนี่ย
อ่านประเจ็ดที่
What time did you get up yesterday morning
อ่านพี่อ่านประเจ็ดพี่องค์อ่านประเจ็ด
Yes, so what time did you get up yesterday morning?
อ่านพร้อมกันดีกว่าเนาะอ่านพร้อมกันอ่านด้วยกัน
Well,
What time did you get up yesterday morning?
I'm
I woke up early.
I know you got up at 4, right?
4 o'clock นะเดี๋ยวเอาเดี๋ยว
Yes, the next line is, I woke up
2 to
early.
7.
I wake up early and get up at 6 o'clock
Yes.
My daughter get up early than I did. หลวงพี่อ่านต่อคนละตอน
Did you get dresses right away
Yes, I get this and hard breakfast.
or what kind of breakfast did you have
What time did you get to work yesterday morning?
I left the house at 8 o'clock and got to work at 8:30
Yes.
Did you work all day?
Yes, I work from early morning until late at night.
At midnight, I had lunch with a friend of mine.
At did you say midnight or
Midday,
midday?
midday.
Midday, okay.
อ่าน
I
ต่อ
was going to say, we don't.
ไหนฟินิชหลวงพี่อ่าน
You can have lunch at midnight if you're working the 3rd shift.
Yes.
I finished working at 5:30 and went home.
After dinner, I read a magazine and make some telephone call.
I went to bed at 11 p.m.
I went to sleep immediately and slept soundly all night.
Okay. Okay, so on page 69, we have questions and answers. Okay, so what time did you get up yesterday morning, John?
I woke up early and get up 6 o'clock.
Okay. What time did you wake up yesterday morning, Paul?
I woke up 6 o'clock.
Okay. Did you get up early yesterday morning, Betty?
Yes, but my brother got up early than I did.
Okay. After you got up, did you get dressed right away?
Yes, I did. I got dressed early and had breakfast. I have
What kind of breakfast did you have yesterday morning?
I had bacon breakfast yesterday.
Okay. George, what kind of breakfast did you have yesterday?
I have good breakfast.
What time did you leave the house yesterday morning?
I left the house at about 8 o'clock.
What time did you get to work yesterday morning?
I went to work on time yesterday morning. On time.
Did you work all day yesterday?
Yes, I did. I worked from early morning until late at night.
Good. Did you work all day yesterday?
Yes, I did it. I worked from 9 o'clock until 6 o'clock.
Okay. Did you work all day yesterday, Betty?
No, I didn't yesterday. I worked until midday.
Didn't you work hard all day yesterday, Bill?
No, I didn't. I working from 9 until midday.
Midday, yes.
Midday.
What time did you go out for lunch yesterday?
I went out lunch at 12:30 yesterday.
Yes. What time did you go, what did you do after dinner last night?
After dinner, I meeting some from call.
Did you go to sleep immediately last night, Mark?
Yes, I went to sleep midnight to sleep
Yes.
all night.
มั่วเลยมันยาวเนี่ยอะไรimmediate
Immediate.
Immediately.
immediately เหรอนะ
Immediately.
นะ immediate นะ
Im.
Immediate.
มั่วมันจะหาแต่ว่าอะไรหลวงพี่
มัน
หลวงพี่เปิดดีแล้ว immediately ก็ได้
At.
มันยาวอ่านมั่ว immediately
Immediately.
นอนหรือว่านอนทัน
อ๋อ
ที
immediately ตัวนี้แยกมา
Immediately.
Immediately.
in
Live.
ตัวนี้อ่านไม่ออกเราจะอ่านแต่เอาตกตัว A เป็นตัวยังไง N E M D N
Okay. So, what time did Paul wake up yesterday morning?
wake up early เหรอ
Yes.
Six.
What?
early 6 o'clock
6 o'clock. Good. Did Betty get dressed right away?
ไหนอ่ะหาไม่เจออ๋อ by the way เหรอ that's right away อ่ะยืนไปฝั่ง
Then I do.
Yes, correct.
I did.
Yes, I did.
Yes, I did.
What kind of breakfast did George have?
I had a big breakfast
Nope, that was Mark.
small
No.
Big.
big เท่าไหร่ที่เชื่อ big breakfast
6.
อ๋อ six
Big.
good breakfast
Yes. Mark had the big breakfast. George had the good breakfast.
good breakfast
Okay. Did Bill work all day?
Work.
หาไม่เจอไหน you all day อ๋อเจอ you all day I work from early morning until at night
Yes. Very good. Number 11. Did Betty work all day yesterday?
No I didn't yesterday I work until midday
What did Paul do after dinner last night?
last night after dinner I made some telephone call
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did Fred work all day yesterday? Oh wait, I already asked you that question. Okay.
พี่ตกลงแบบว่าอะไรพี่ก่อนอะไรพี่ immediate date แปลว่าอะไร
Did Mark go to sleep immediately?
Cynical.
ฮะ
Cynical. I don't know Thai.
ไม่รู้
อะไรนะ
Did Mark go to sleep immediately?
sleep เหรอ sleep
Sleep immediately. At
immediately
yes.
and sleep
Sleep immediately at
all
sleep.
night
slept soundly and all night
Okay, good.
แปลว่าฟังเพลงหลับ
Sound.
Sally all night
Soundly.
soundly เวลาหลับสนิท
Soundly as in
Soundly.
he did not wake up from sleeping. He slept all
อ๋อ
night.
all night
sleep all night อีไม่ใช่เหมือนกันจริง
Sleep
แต่ว่า
soundly.
แต่ว่าสนิทใช่ไหมเหมือนกันนะสองตัวเนี้ย
slept
immediately อะไรเนี่ย
slept
immediately
Immediately,
เอ
yes.
อแปลว่าหลับสนิทใช่ไหม
ทันทีนั่นน่ะ
หลับยาวเลยใช่ไหมหลับยาวเพราะหน้าเนี่ย immediately แต่ว่าหลับสนิทใช่ไหมใช่ไหมหนูพี่ sleep immediately
sleep immediately หลับทันทีแล้วก็
อ๋อหลับทันที
นอนสนิทอะไรอย่าง
อ๋
นี้
อหลับสนิทอ๋อหลับทันทีโอ้ก็มีความสุขนะหลับสนิทหลับทันทีหลับสนิทหลับนอกไปเลยนะ มันตกปลาเราไม่รู้เรื่องนะอันนี้ก็เลยตอบเวลาเหนื่อยๆ try out แน่ try out and try out I sleep slowly หลับนอกไปเลย
Soundly.
slowly all night นี่คืนใช่ไหมตลอดคืนใช่ไหม all night
You may sleep slowly.
all night
That is possible.
all night ที่ all night ทั้งคืนยาวเลยโอ้ดูแมวมาเล่นกันทุกคนโอ้เราตีโตแล้วเนี่ยจะเป็นแม่ๆเลยโอ้เล่นกัน ไอ้ดาวไม่เล่น
What time did you get up yesterday morning?
อันไหน
We are.
เชื่อ
They
เดี๋ยว
are.
So, page 70.
next
What time did you get up yesterday morning?
What time did we get up yesterday morning
Miss at Miss.
คุณพี่อ่านพร้อมกัน
Yes.
What time
What
did
time
they
did they get up yesterday morning?
yesterday morning
What time
what
did
time
she get up yesterday
yesterday
morning
morning
What time
what time
did he get up
up
yesterday morning
yesterday morning
What time did John get up yesterday morning What time did Mr. and Mrs. Brown get up yesterday morning
Okay. So, last week you told me you got up at 4. You get up at 4 every morning?
Yes, every morning.
before after 6
6 อ๋อถามกี่โมง6 o'clock
So, what time did you get up yesterday morning then?
แล้วเมื่อวานนี้กี่โมง
วันนี้ 5 early
ไม่แน่นอน
5
5 a.m.?
5 p.m.
5 o'clock, okay.
5 o'clock
All right. So, what time did you get up yesterday?
yesterday แล้วก็5 o'clock
At 5 o'clock, okay.
หลวงพี่ก้มหน้าที่เชื่อสอนแล้ว
So,
ที่เชื่อจะถามได้
so what time did you wake up yesterday morning?
กี่โมง
I wake up morning, early morning.
Okay.
early เนี่ย early morning ไม่ต้องบอก5 o'clock กันนะ early morning
get up
ที่เชื่อget up yesterday ถามที่เชื่อถามกัน
Okay.
Wake up.
wake up get up
Wake up and get up
yes
don't necessarily mean the same thing.
wake up
They can be used to mean the same
get
thing.
up ลุกไปเลยนะ
This morning, I woke.
walk wake walk นี่ตื่นนะเกณฑ์นี่ลุกไปเลยนะที่ฉันเกิดต่อเกณฑ์นี่ลุกไปแล้วลุกไปข้างหน้านี่ตื่นนี่นอนอยู่นะ
Up
I woke up
at
I woke up at
7
7 o'clock I get up 7:30
Exactly. I got up
I get at 7:30
7:45
45
o'clock.
tự nhiên nằm kinh kinh mới đóng luôn.
So my alarm clock
Yes.
went off at 7. I did not get out of bed until 7:45.
My God.
Go to bathroom, shower to shower ใช่ไหมกินอะไรก็ walk to the bathroom โอ้มันน่ารักจริงเลยมันได้เป็นเมียวเมียว
So I was late to
So
work.
I late to work. So I was late to work. ไปทำงานสายโซหรือว่าอะไรโซผมพี่โซหรือว่าอะไร SO ผมพี่โซหรือว่าอะไร SO
Okay, so
ก่อน
ฮะ
ไม่รู้ก่อน
So I was
line 2. What time
What
did you
time
get
did you
dressed
get up
yesterday? Was it early?
อ่านพร้อมกันหนึ่งพี่ What time did you wake up? Wake up yesterday was it early?
So what time did you go to bed yesterday? Was it early? What time did you go to bed yesterday?
กี่โมงรู้จักเพลงกี่โมง
After dark?
Usually I go to bed 11 o'clock.
Okay. So
รู้จักตีสิบเอ็ดโมงเหรอ
นอนเนี่ย go to bed
โอทูเบดอ่ะอันนี้แปลว่าอะไรแปลว่าไปนอนเหรอ อ๋อโน่นรู้จักเตียง อ๋อไปนอน อ๋อพี่นอน11เหรอ
would you say 11 o'clock is early or late?
Yes
late
early ก็8 9 o'clock
Yes.
อ่า
8 o'clock would be early.
early และก็11โมงนะ11 o'clock
Yes.
แล้วก็มีนาน
11 o'clock is usually when people watch the news. Okay. What time did you leave the house yesterday? Was it early?
แปลว่าอะไรออกจากบ้านเหรอแปลว่าอะไรพี่รีบไปเอา
And then what time did you get to work yesterday? Was it early?
ไป
So
ทำงานเหรอไปทำงานกี่โมงเหรอ อ๋อใช่ออกจากบ้านกี่โมงไปทำงานกี่โม
Going
ง
to
เย็น
work, sister broker. Well, I am going to work in 6 o'clock.
okay. Okay, that's good. So did you go anywhere yesterday?
Well, yesterday
Yesterday Sunday.
no
Did you go
I
anywhere?
know I study
You studied.
study 8 o'clock
Okay. Did you go to work yesterday?
something
ถามว่าอะไรนะ
have something to do.
Okay. Okay. So, line item 3.